Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So today, let's take a look at the 2026 BMW M850i xDrive Gran Coupe. This model's finished off in an individual color called Oxford Green Metallic. With options, MSRP is just over $133,000. That includes the M Heritage Edition package. That is one of 500 that is going to be available, basically saying goodbye to the 8 Series. So let's start off with what this is powered by. Underneath the hood, you will find the 4.4 liter twin turbo V8. This is paired to the 8-speed automatic, and it pumps out 523 horsepower, 553 pound-feet of torque. This will do 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds with a top speed up to 155 miles an hour. Now, with the M Heritage Edition package, it comes with the carbon fiber roof and then the M-style sport bucket seats, along with some of the materials on the inside and the wheels and tires. The rest of it is going to be a normal 850. You'll notice up front, there's the matte black design for the kidney grille. This gets a forward camera. There's plenty of cutouts within that grille. There's also the sensor for distance pacing, all of the parking sensors, and then a lot more cutouts within the entire lower section. You'll notice a dark housing for the LEDs and then some very prominent lines coming down the hood. Now, like I mentioned, the wheel and tire combo is a part of that package. This also has the black M Sport brakes and the two-tone design for those wheels. You'll notice gloss black for the power folding side mirrors, which have a camera and a turn signal. And then there's the BMW colors on that stripe that runs down the driver's side for the carbon fiber roof. You'll notice some gloss black accents for the window trim, and then being the Gran Coupe, it's the stretch version of the coupe. So you do have that coupe-like design for the rear glass. Now this has the backup camera, LEDs for all the lighting, and then that quad-tip dual exhaust. This does have remote start, so you can activate it using the key fob. And it has a good tone to it, especially under a rev and acceleration. You can use the key fob to shut it off. You can also use the key fob or the release underneath and gain access to your trunk space. Where there's tie downs, you get a little bit of storage on that right side. You can fold the back seats down, and then there's battery access on the left. This also has the hands-free option, so you don't have to use any of those controls to open and close it. This also has proximity door handles, so you can grab any one to lock and unlock it, where this also has the pillarless doors. Now, with that package too, you'll notice that it comes with Bowers & Wilkins, the carbon fiber trim. There's also the M Sport seats, the roof, the seat belts, and then the Alcantara headliner. This model also has some of the M Sport performance options too. So here's Alcantara, Bowers & Wilkins, all the brushed accents. This even has 3 sunshades. So 1 per door and 1 for the rear glass, and then storage down below. There's the M badge, and then you have the big cutout to place in items with the M seat belts, the two-tone stitching, and at 5'10", I have a good bit of space. Your middle passenger will have a leg on both sides, where you have climates, a little bit of storage with auxiliaries and vents. You'll notice carbon fiber too, and then I have about 1.5 inches or so of headroom. You'll notice that there's storage and cup holders in the armrest, and you can also fold this middle seat down as well. Now there's more Alcantara for the back there, and then some thin pillars, so it's very easy to see all around. Now up front, you'll notice the memory seating adjustments, all of the window controls, mirror and trunk controls, more storage, and then a really neat design with all the leather and Alcantara. And you'll notice the Edition M Heritage 1 of 500 logo for the front, and these M8 bucket style seats with Alcantara and leather, and they have the leg support as well. Now this also has the leather M Sport steering wheel, and as we start this up, there's paddle shifters, all of the cruise control settings. It's a heated steering wheel. Then there's volume, Bluetooth, and voice commands. And you can also go through the gauge cluster by using this top control on the turn signal stalk. So the gauge cluster is going to be fixed, minus some of the information that you will see on that right side. So you can at least toggle through all of that. You can also pull up your media and radio on the head-up display, where it also just shows miles per hour. And this has an automatic steering wheel. Now there's more Alcantara with headlights, dimmer switch, 1 air vent, more Alcantara on both sides, and then with the infotainment system, it's touchscreen, and you can easily go through it, pulling up all of these functions here. You can also get through it using the shortcuts down below. So you can get into some driving information. You can also get into vehicle status. There's a lot of settings that you can adjust as well. And then you can even look at some different experience modes You have car care, driver profiles, owner's manual, and then you can even get into Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And then you have the various shortcuts to quickly go through the rest of this. Now you also have some safety information that you can easily turn on and off depending on how you want the vehicle to react. And then you'll notice an air vent on both sides and then climate adjustments in the middle. Now this is also equipped with heated and ventilated seats, and you just have to push on one control to further adjust that within the screen. You'll notice favorites along with tuning and volume, and then another plaque with the 1 of 500. There's wireless charging, auxiliaries, and cup holders. And then this is how you put it into reverse. So you have the backup camera there, and you have no shortage of visibility. With automatic parking along with backup assistance, you can see around the whole vehicle very nicely. Now, if you put it into drive, you can use this shortcut and bring up the full forward-facing angle. You can also shift here or with the paddles, and then parks on the backside. Now there's traction control, parking sensors, engine start-stop, and a few different driving modes to gain access to. You have auto hold and the e-brake, some storage and auxiliaries, more storage in the lock and glove box, and then garage door buttons with the rear view and dome lights. Now, since this is the carbon fiber roof, there's no sunroof or moonroof, but you do have this extra bulge here, so you could place a helmet on and still have plenty of room behind the wheel. And still in sport mode, second gear, here we go. And just a minor acceleration, this will get up to speed. So this is what it's like to be behind the wheel for the last model and a special edition for the M850i. Really nice place to be. All of the premium materials as you would expect for its price tag. And it's just a good combo between a daily driver and something that you can still rip on and have fun with. While it's not the M8, I don't think you can really complain with the power and performance that you get with this, and it also costs much less too. So with this engine, you could tune it, you could do some modifications to it to gain that power back, and you basically have an M8 that just says it's an M850i. And I'm sure you could make it much louder too if you wanted, but from the factory, it definitely sounds really good. And if you like what I'll call the old school tech and layout, you still have a good bit to make this a comfortable daily driver. So at the end of the day, you have pretty much everything that you need in one vehicle, and one that can do it all. If you're not looking for an SUV or anything, and you want something that can corner and handle very well. So if you are looking for the M850i, you can get this limited edition to give you basically the M8. If you are looking for all of these goodies, all of this power and performance. And let's do another acceleration from first gear. Here we go. The paddles are going to be very responsive as well as you would expect. And you can't go wrong with this model. This is definitely a fun way to have the 8 Series basically be discontinued with having this model here. So that's going to wrap it up for the M850i. Once again, huge shout out to Hendrick BMW Charlotte for providing this for me today. Take a look at the website, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and consider smashing that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with our daily uploads. I will see you all in the next video.